5. Either way, it doesn't matter. This is Steve.
This is Joel.
It's Dan.
Jesus Christ, Dan. Can we
We can never get an intro
ever
right.
just do a fucking intro correctly, Dan? How Dan's been it shows you've been away.
Rusty.
This is the easiest part of the show.
What do I say? This is me. So I tried to look up players with 69, and all I got was Crumry from the Bengals.
Crumry?
Yeah, Krumrie. Crumry.
Crummery?
Yeah, well, it's the Bengals, dude, so I'm not surprised you haven't heard of them. Does anybody know anybody on the Bengals?
This year?
No, in general.
Tyler Croft. Replacement for the fucking Tyler
Is he a
Eifert.
punter?
And Andy Dalton?
The best players, they're punter.
The Red Rocket. What a fucking nickname.
The Red Rifle. The
Can you-
Red Rocket.
Can you imagine how?
Jesus fucking Christ, Dan. The Red
They
Rocket?
should have called him the Red Rocket.
Can you imagine how disappointing it must be to
Do you
be?
know you were just talking about a dog's dick?
I
Do you
know.
know that?
I know,
I'm
that's
sorry,
what
Joel.
I'm
Look,
talking about.
I mean, the guy hasn't been around for a couple weeks, comes back, fucks the show up, and just talking about dog dick.
Yeah, right?
Welcome back, Dan.
Thanks.
Welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
I'm sorry, what were you saying, Joel?
I was going to say, how disappointing it must be to be like a really awesome, college football player, and you have to go to like the shittiest team because like they get the first pick because they suck so bad, right? You're going to play for the Bengals or the Browns or
The
something.
Browns.
You know what I mean? Your Heisman Trophy award winner on like a championship college team, and next thing you know, you're playing for some scub team on the NFL.
Dude, and you wonder, like, some teams that, like the Cleveland Browns, for example. I know this is an automotive show, but, we mix in all kinds of shit. So we're going to start it off with sports. I think this is usually how we start.
Well, we're in
off.
New England,
fucking
so it's
bitching about. That's all we got to do up here is fucking talk about sports.
We're
and,
making chili and stews and watching sports at this time.
Yeah.
Of year. That's all you're doing.
Right.
And eating pumpkin spice fucking everything.
Pumpkin spice everything. I told my boss, like, why don't we have an ad out for like pumpkin spice brake pads? Pumpkin spice oil. I mean, anything. Like.
How about Old Spice brake pads?
The windshield fluid.
Yeah. But the Cleveland Browns the last 2 years. This year they could have drafted Deshaun Watson.
Yep. No, we don't need him.
They traded the pick away. Look at what he's doing.
Yeah, he's
last
fucking
year,
lighting
2
them up.
years ago, they could have. Last year they could have drafted.
Wentz.
Yeah. The fuck are they? You wonder why? You wonder those teams are like the Kia of automotive, like in
The Geo.
in a sense of football.
You know what you're going to get.
This is an
right?
auto
They don't
show.
cost a lot.
Yeah.
You can go to the game for like $42.
Yeah.
Sit on the 50-yard line. They don't
why they're
cost a
still the
lot.
Browns.
You know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
They don't pick you up and they don't let you down. They're just consistently shit.
And being from New England, we have the Rolls Royce of the Patriots.
That's right. Yeah.
Sorry, folks. Fuck you.
It's starting to get a little high mileage though, right? Because Brady's getting a little older. Right?
Yeah.
Belichick's getting a little older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to do some adjustments. Maybe do a 100K service coming up soon, and
Getting a little gray in the muzzle.
Yeah, I think Josh McDaniels is going to be end up taking over as the head coach of that team when Belichick leaves.
Maybe
So you heard it here first, folks.
Maybe Joe Girardi could take over since the Yankees fired him.
As the Patriots manager.
Saying, a little crossbreed.
Why
there.
not?
Yeah, just try it out.
Yeah.
Could be interesting.
It's like going as a technician. You're working at Toyota, and then you go work on Chevy.
Or like an airplane pilot, or become a airplane technician,
Just crossbreed.
crossbreed.
Yeah.
A nut's a nut, man. So I hit an automotive milestone today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a car that finally I hit 200,000 miles on the car.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
200,000 likes.
Yeah, 200,000 likes on my car. I don't know what Dan's pointing at. Oh, there it is. What's he doing? He sent me a message. I don't know. I'm not in frame.
Not
Here we
at
go.
all.
I'm in frame.
There you go.
All right. So
You're really fucking up the high tech production here.
I know. This is the Get What You Pay For podcast. Well,
How dare you, sir?
You
One
fucking
thing-
grow or something? Jesus.
I think your
Did your red rocket grow?
the fun.
Rocket Man.
I'll tell you what though. The
And I fucking forgot my glasses.
Jesus.
Oh, no. You're odd man out.
Fuck.
You know, when you have a car that has 200K, it starts to become a parody of itself. You don't really care anymore about what happens to the car.
Yeah, at that point,
Right.
it's like, why would you?
It's awesome, dude. I have like, I'm like haven't like cleaned the wheels. So I have like the excessive brake dust in the front wheels. Like, you know, I haven't washed the thing in like, I don't know, 6 months.
Only when it rains.
I don't clean it out. I have like bananas that have gone through like, you know, turning brown, like the peel. I just throw them on the floor. It's awesome. And you know what? I've done nothing to that car, dude. Like nothing.
And what kind of car is it?
It's an old BMW 3 Series.
There you go.
Yeah, right.
There you go, folks.
And
It's
so
a tank.
See,
everybody,
if you take care of it, it'll last.
I don't
right?
take care of anything. I don't do a goddamn. It's such an irony because
It's
like
automatic.
it's a manual and
Dude.
all of the fluids though that we recommend. Dude,
All right.
I haven't changed
Dude.
a thing other than
Okay.
the gasoline in that car in 8 years.
Next show, we are taking your car to a BMW dealer
All right.
to get an oil change
Yeah, and see what the
and,
MPI.
and just see what the MPI
all
comes
right,
back.
we should all pitch in.
And just let's pitch in.
what-
Let's fucking come up, you know, because they're gonna have a special. We'll bring it
Oh,
in
yeah.
like $20 each,
And a fucking
and then
coupon.
we'll record it.
yeah,
We'll just we'll record it
secretly record it.
like we've done in the past.
allegedly with some upper management that we may or may not have recorded a disciplinary conversation that we had with a former employer
Allegedly.
that
Allegedly.
allegedly that we may have done. But yeah, that would be dude. They'd probably try to get me a new car.
And you know, and go in there like wicked cool and be like, "Yeah, man, you know, I haven't done much to the car lately."
talk it up. No, talk up the car. Be like,
Yeah.
this thing is sweet. Dude, it's got timing chain growl, right? It uses a quart of
But
oil
we gotta
every
go,
week.
and then we gotta record it, and have on recording the advisor
I
going
should
over
try to
MPI.
trade it in and
Dude,
get
that'd
like
be
10
great.
grand for it. I should be like, dude, I
It
need
would be
like
great.
10 grand for this thing.
It would be great.
I won't settle for anything under 10 grand.
Yeah, you know, hey Jimmy, Jimmy at the county, he's working at BMW. Hey Jimmy, this fucking car is so clean. When I haven't done much to it. I expected nothing but good news when you come for my oil change, and it's like this laundry list, and then you go try to sell it to
Yeah.
the fucking sales guy.
No, it's mint, dude.
Tell him how mint
Oh,
it is.
wait. They're trying to tell you it needs stuff? Like, they're full of shit back there. They're,
Yeah.
they're service, obviously.
Yeah.
You know what I
They're
mean?
They're just trying to make a
Just
buck.
go in
Yeah.
there and just totally mind fuck them.
Yeah, and try to get some
Coming
car.
up possibly on a future episode if Joel can do it.
Get
If-
some car I totally
if you
can't.
two can get out of bed.
No, we can't.
Get some, like, try to trade it for a car that I totally don't qualify for or can afford, you know? Can I get the 760 Li, like 130 grand? Like,
And I want free maintenance.
I don't
want
wanna-
I want a free warranty thrown in.
I don't
Car
want to.
washes.
I don't want to pay more than $249 a month.
Good luck.
255 is max.
I said
my
$249.
my max budget is
Yeah.
255. I'll bend a little bit.
Can you write me on a 24-year note? Hey, at this rate, that's how long I keep
Oh,
the
you
car
want to buy
anyway.
it too.
right?
You want to buy it. You
Yeah.
don't want to release it. Fuck that.
This car was like new when like Wham was touring China, dude. You know,
Yeah.
you know. But I've literally done nothing to that car other than I did all the fluids once when I first bought it like 8 years ago. But other than that, nothing. I've never changed brake fluid. I've done spark plugs once, ever. You know, I've done the oil. I usually wait till it's 4,000 or 5,000 over the recommended interval change.
Yeah.
Right? And I wonder if that's like keeping it together. You know what I mean? It's like the fact that it's like it's congealed. You know, all the fluids and stuff have become a solid mass that holds everything together. You know, and I think it deserves to do everything it's doing, like using a quart of oil every week, 600 miles or something. Like
Not that bad.
at that age, I will
be
use
worse.
I will leak and use a quart of oil every week. You know, at that age.
Just fucking sleeping.
Would you be
Just sit there, you're
leaking oil from your red rocket?
Yeah, something. Front end and back end.
Speaking of
Front and rear main seal.
Speaking of red rockets, okay.
Oh.
And this brought me up to remind me to talk about this.
Yeah.
There was this guy, okay.
A guy.
Guy. His name is he's a 54-year-old man named Dave Murray, okay,
Shit.
and he worked at a morgue, and
Oh no.
they ended up finding that in his house, he had over 300,000 penises.
This is a recap from last episode with Dan. We
Oh.
wanted your take on it.
Oh yeah, did I talk about this?
Yeah, we did. But it's okay because Dan's for. You look at it. Look at his face.
Exactly. So it's worth bringing back up.
Yeah, it's a recall.
I'm sorry. I'm so blown away by that story. Like
It's okay. We want
It's
Dan's
just-
take on it.
Yeah.
it's just crazy.
Yeah.
And maybe the listeners didn't listen to the show and they're on live. I don't know. But
So
the
did
truth-
he Lorena Bobbitt them all?
well, obviously,
And-
like, but you know, at one point, like, you know, I don't know, man. People into some shit, Dan, right? So I was
Sure.
thinking, like, all right, maybe you do one, maybe you cut some, maybe a little.
yeah, haha.
But at
Yeah.
what point, like, as a human being, when you're doing that a second time, would you be like, I need help? Like, but this guy's got 3,000 fucking dicks in his house.
So the number's 3,000.
What is he doing with them?
3,000 dicks.
Yeah, over 3,000. Sorry,
They're probably like
I thought I
shriveled
did-
up, I'm sure.
I'm sorry if I brought that up, you know, but
Hey, whatever.
What's he going to do with them?
yeah,
Apparently get caught. With having-
3,178 embalmed human penises.
You know what the
Really?
irony of
that
that?
means they're not shriveled and shit. What a fucking whack job.
The irony of
No
that
pun
is that that is the exact number that is my high score in pole position.
Nice. Enduro.
Right?
Um,
Excite bike.
did they,
Oh, so-
did they find any balls?
No, it just said
Okay.
it's
Just
just
dicks.
wangs.
Just
Nobody wants the
dogs?
balls, dude.
Okay.
Even
Just
women don't
wangs.
want balls.
Alright.
What are they like?
To get pinched
They're
when
just
you
in the
sit, all
way,
that
dude.
shit,
Like
yeah.
sometimes I sit down and it's like, fucking Jesus.
At nighttime when you're on your side and you have to pull them out between your legs because you get the ball pinch.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
My wife was unaware of this as a man thing that happens.
Sure.
I have to make the adjustment. You know, she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Well, they get stuck.
Yeah.
You know, you have to
On
like
one
pull 'em."
side of the leg.
No, they're
Yeah.
like smushed between your legs. You know,
Sure.
even if the balls themselves are in there, your sack skin is in there, and you have to pull that out. You know.
I like when my sack, it's like really, really like it's like loose and like you could stretch that shit out like a velociraptor.
Like
Or like
paraglider.
that thing on
Like a
fucking the thing on Jurassic Park in
Yeah.
the beginning.
Oh, that thing
It's like
with
Yeah.
it eats
I'm like,
Newman. Poor Newman.
He knows the name. So I'm actually gonna be partaking in the Saturday morning shit show tomorrow. I'm actually gonna be a client,
nice.
right? Maybe I should do some live on the scene at
Yeah.
7 a.m. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that. I'm actually gonna be a
What? Hold on a minute. What time is this being taken? What time are you
I will
going?
be at the dealership for a 7 a.m. appointment, which means I should easily get there at 6:14. I should be that guy, right? I'll be there with my dunks.
I
right?
should go with you.
You should. Come on up.
I should.
Right? So
You should go too,
I'm
Dan.
not waking
this
up
is a
that
funny
time.
thing that's going on with my cars.
I got Stranger Things 2 to watch tonight.
You know, like people freak out about check engine light. Dude, I've had a check engine light on in my car for at least 11 months, right?
Sure.
So I've been driving. You're going to love this. I've been driving with a plugged-in OBD scanner, like constantly plugged in, and I just hit clear every time it comes on because I'm trying to get that fucker ready for the OBD
Right.
emissions for tomorrow to
Yeah.
get OBD readiness. So it came on today, so I just hit clear, and I'm hoping like it can just slide right in there. It's totally something superfluous. It's like coolant temp below threshold, like some
Emissions
horse
shit.
shit that has
Yeah.
dude, I was doing 95 this morning with a car, allegedly. It runs fucking great. It doesn't affect anything. But you know, like people lose their mind when the check engine light
Yeah.
comes on. I have to get to the dealer. Oh my God! I was driving the kids, the check engine light came on.
Yeah, but dude, they designed that light so it's like it's an eyesore, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
I've gotten used to it. I kind of like it. It's like a warm glow. It's like a yellow.
It's like-
a yellowish hue, you know?
Lots of people just put fucking electrical tape over.
Every day it's like, boom. Good morning, Joel.
Hello, Dave.
Check me, please.
Yeah. I've got, and now that it's like dark until 8 a.m. in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Because we're in the fall.
Dude, this is
wake
this
up.
is what. Yeah.
What the hell?
Does anybody else have to deal with this nonsense, dude?
When do we turn
I go
the
to
clock
fuck.
back?
I wake up. It's fucking dark, and I go home, and it's fucking dark, dude.
I work in an office with no windows. How about that? I don't
Dude,
even
it's
know
so,
what's
like-
going on out there.
It's so
rugged.
fucking horrible, dude.
I work in a cave.
Horrible, man.
Yeah, it's awful.
Sorry for yelling and like
I like
blowing people's speakers out, but Jesus.
Someone's
man.
on the elliptical just fell over right now, working out listening to this shit.
We are a great workout show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the number one
Rated
Stairmaster
workout show ever.
butt blasters.
Remember those fucking like 80s exercise shows and shit.
Everybody had that piece of equipment. It was like the ab noodle or whatever. You know, they had these different
The
things.
thigh master.
Yeah, whatever they're called. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The knee knocker. All you got to do is roll your knees together and you lose all this
Lay on the
weight.
ground.
They never show fat ass people using those. You ever notice that? That was
Yeah.
like these chiseled
Sure.
people.
Well, they show the old lady in the shaker.
Oh yeah, the shake weight.
Yeah. No, not that shake weight.
Oh.
The band thing that they put around. They stand up and it just.
Oh,
shakes
you're
them.
back into like the 50s.
Yeah.
Our audience doesn't. They don't even think the 50s were real. Do you have dinosaurs back then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Well, apparently, anything that's like from way back in history, according to my daughter, is from the 80s.
Yeah.
Yes.
What have we got?
Hydroxycut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take a pill and lose weight.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Don't do nothing.
Have to do shit.
No. Just take a pill.
Yes.
I lost 47 pounds.
Bullshit.
I feel beautiful.
Because you were fucking sucking cock.
It's easy to lose 47 pounds and you weighed 500.
Yeah.
It's such a piece of cake, you know. You don't eat for a day and you lose 47 pounds. You ever
Yeah.
notice that? Like the super fat people lose like amazing amounts of weight. Like, you know, if I try to lose 47 pounds, dude, the Earth's gonna crash into the sun before
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hit that goal. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Right? But if I weighed 600, it'd be like, oh, you know, what'd you do this week? And I lost 47 pounds. Like, it's like nothing. Right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I will. We're gonna try to slide through inspection tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and doing the. I'm putting.
I'm really thinking that would be if we went.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what's not wrong with the car because I've done nothing to that car ever. And you know what else I'm doing tomorrow? Believe it or not, I'm going to be one of these guys and actually put my winter tires on with ample advance. I'm not going to be the asshole that
Joel,
waits.
you were growing up right before my
I-
very eyes. Who are you?
I'm like an adult.
Who are
I'm
you,
not gonna.
sir?
I'm not going to be the guy that waits to the first snowstorm and has a near miss, right?
Near miss.
Yeah, that has the near. And like, oh, I got to get some snow tires.
I'm gonna do something about this. This is gonna be a problem.
Without fail.
Here
you
we
know?
go. U.S. probes Ford Fusion cars over
What?
steering wheels that may detach.
Like a Ford probe, like the '90s Ford probes.
No, it's a Fusion.
Yeah,
That's unbelievable.
that car is a shit box. I'm sorry.
It's a Chevy Cruze.
Yeah, I drive a. No, it's the Ford Fusion, dude.
It says it's opening a preliminary investigation
That thing-
into 841,000 Ford Motor Company vehicles over concerns that steering wheels may get detached while the cars are in motion.
I saw a list.
Can you imagine that? You're like, what the fuck? I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna speed up and not hit the
You're
brakes.
driving the 101 in California.
Or like you just go to make a turn, the wheel fucking comes off.
You've been building. Yeah,
Christ.
you could
Going
probably
up the
sense
coast.
that was coming, right? Like you'd be like, hey, it's getting a little loose. You know what I mean? Plus, there's all that wiring and shit now with
Sure.
all the stuff coming together and
I
everything.
saw a post on probably I don't know Car and Driver or something like that that said people's sunroofs are exploding,
We had that happen because of the wet, the
Yeah.
temperature.
and they're very very popular cars. It's like a list of like 13 cars. It's awful. They're all different makes too.
I'm just looking at stuff, so if anybody's wondering why it's all awkwardly quiet here all of a sudden, I'm just seeing what type of news is going on in the world. I don't know, man, but I can tell you that we're seeing like a lot of articles I shared with this, a couple weeks about the automated. We've been talking about that, and everyone's like, "Oh no, that's never going to happen."
The
like
cars?
self-driving,
Yeah.
automated,
Volvos
and then we have the subscription service talk. Like it's coming. It's coming. They're going to be electric cars soon. You know what I mean? You're not going to sell. There's not going to be people there for their 1995 oil changes. There's not going to be oil. It's going to be electric. Then what do you do? What would be the marketing scheme?
Well, see, this is the problem.
What would be the marketing scheme?
It's funny that you bring marketing up because I want to talk about that too.
All right.
But I think dealerships now and in general need to really get on board with doing some unique advertising different approaches. I mean, advertising wise, and instead of the same old, because everybody has the jump. Everybody knows what's going on with these fucking cars. Me being still in the business, people call and ask about recalls. I don't even have any idea that they're even out there.
They know before you do.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
You
dude.
didn't know about the Fusion recall, right?
No.
Right. You just
Are
found out.
consumers more smart now because they do
But,
more
and
research?
that's why, from a marketing
What's like
standpoint,
smart?
they got to. I think that they're missing a lot
More
of.
knowledgeable.
Well, we've talked about this before too. Social media.
Yeah.
You know, it's a whole different ball game out there, and I think a lot of dealerships. If there's anybody, you know, there's people listening to the show that write us their management, GMs, and get with the times, man. because
The movie theater, radio, and TV doesn't cut it anymore.
yeah, and the TV maybe, but I mean, even on TV when commercials come on, I don't watch commercials. I go on my phone and I'm on Facebook, fucking waiting for commercials to end.
Take a fucking
Right.
piss.
Yeah, or hit the skip video button there that comes on after like
Yeah.
5 seconds. You
Yeah, I don't want to watch that shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep. That's
that's like Mormons coming up to your door and being like, "Hey, I want to talk to you about Jesus." Do you think anybody's been like, "Oh, what you're saying is making so much sense. Why don't you come on in?"
Hallelujah.
That would be like me hitting the. I want to watch the ad.
You know what?
That's like me doing that. I'm not gonna fucking do that ever.
Does the big three really even need to advertise anymore? Like, I mean, why don't you just make your advertising making a car that looks fucking awesome, that like works? Because somebody's going to make a YouTube video. They're going to do your ads for you, right? If the car looks awesome, it comes out, looks like, I don't know, like something you'd see in like a fucking Demolition Man, right? And the thing's doing like 800 horsepower, whatever. Like, people are going to make YouTube videos of that. And
Yeah.
they're going to make your ads for you.
Right.
So why don't you just save your money on your radio ads, your newspaper ads, and just make a car that's fucking looks amazing, that crushes.
We're like, I
And
don't.
then people will just-
I've seen advertisements like in newspapers.
People will make their own advertising.
I
That's
can't
what I'm
believe the
saying.
newspaper is still like around.
Speaking of things that are still around, we were talking before the show. I think I'm going to go back to MySpace and just own that shit. I'm just going to make it my own personal island.
Yeah.
I'll be free of all the anti-Trump posts, the woe is me shit. Like,
It's awful, dude.
I can't even right now, those posts, like, I'm just going to go to MySpace and just be by myself.
my favorite
Catch me over there. I'm just
my
gonna have my own
favorite
page.
one is
Like
like
Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, just me and JT hanging out,
Yeah.
kicking it.
just like my favorite thing on Facebook is like you'll be scrolling through and it says tag somebody and don't even say anything. Well, isn't that the point of fucking tagging somebody?
Oh, God.
That's so gay, dude.
Tell me how we
I-
met
I-
via a GIF.
I literally get like really upset when I see that. It really pisses me off.
Sure.
Tag me and don't tag someone and don't say a word. It's like some guy like, in a jock strap doing a helicopter, some homo. I don't know, like some gay shit. I'm like,
With a
I don't
merkin.
care. Yeah, they got the fucking merkin on and whatever, and
Helicopter merkin.
or the fucking shit that's going like through Messenger. Like I don't want to see. Don't
Yeah, I don't like
if
that
you
shit.
don't send me that shit. I just delete it. I don't even look at it.
Yeah.
So and so shared a video or blah blah blah. I delete. I don't care. Don't care.
I don't go on Facebook anymore.
You're not missing out, dude.
Nope. I know.
It's fucking horrible.
my anxiety and my anger has dropped since I stopped going on Facebook.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
We're not even on Facebook. No, we are.
Yeah. Instagram's our jam.
Yep.
I like it. I like the gram.
Sure.
Yep.
I like graham crackers.
I like grandmothers.
You know what happened this week up here was it rained, right?
Hard.
And then
That was great.
you ever notice nobody knows how to drive? So I came up
Yeah.
with an idea, or they don't. Instead of having speed limit signs, this is one of my stoner thoughts, sober, right? Get rid of the speed limit signs and put in sprinklers, and just wet the highway because then nobody will be able to fucking speed. Right? Just make them constantly moist.
Or
Because
have like
apparently
have
they
like
can't go over 60.
Or have like a cop car decoy, like
Right.
off to the woods.
That too.
As people
the broken down guy.
Dude, it's like like they've never seen a fucking
Yeah,
cop
you know.
car before. I'm like I think the sign, like the flashing lights it's like the equivalent of moth being attracted to lights. People are just like, ooh, cop car. Ooh.
On the other side of the road too is my favorite when they're not even like in
Yeah,
your.
I better
What are they gonna
slow
do?
down.
Like they're gonna
Yeah.
hover over the median and pull
Yeah.
you over. They're gonna
Yeah.
come on over.
Jesus Christ.
It's like fucking Marty McFly and the fucking, and the Back to the Future car just hovers over it. Just
Yeah, right.
Like,
yeah.
come on.
Pulls you over.
Yeah.
I work in the southern part of the state now, and every morning I'm in the parking lot that is
Oh,
Route
dude.
3, right?
Isn't that fucking lovely?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm glad I go the other way now.
So I was thinking of all these
You
ideas.
go the other way.
yeah. You know.
Fucking
I
gay.
I will tell you one thing,
Fucking homo.
I will tell you one thing though about being stuck in traffic, and I'm like, God damn, the economy must be fucking awesome right now. Because like, look at all these people that are out. They're obviously going somewhere, work, mall, you fucking name it. I'm like, the economy must be fucking awesome.
Well, the stock market's doing really well, young Joel.
Well, if you're in it,
Yeah.
not everybody's in it. But then also like I'm always behind like a construction truck. I'm like that construction must be off the scale right now. I'm always behind like a mixer, a loader, you know, a dump truck. Every morning getting on the highway, I'm like, where are these people going? You know, like I don't see anything being built, right? I think it's like on the like the.
Because we're all stuck in traffic.
And I think it's like the
That's the
Truman Show.
problem.
They're fake, you know. they're like cue the dump truck, and like they send him out. They're like, here comes Joel. Send the mixer out. Go, he's coming. Go. You know, like I think that's what happens.
Cut him off.
It never fails, dude. I'm trying to get on the highway. That asshole in that mixer, the thing's spinning around, max speed of 32 on the on ramp.
All right, quick.
You know?
Send out the Chinese woman now to really piss him off in the 1992 Tercel.
Get the guy in the left lane who can't go above 52. Put him in the left lane. Make sure he blocks him out.
Bob, move in left now. But Ray, get up behind him. Block him in.
But you and I know that at least 70% of the tires that are on the road are shit, right? So I'm thinking about that in the rain. Everyone's like, "Oh, why can't people drive in the rain?" It's like because the tires are fucking crap.
You should change your tires. Minimal. Don't even let them get down to 2. 330
I
seconds.
like to live on the edge,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, this is coming from the man who would drive around with a fucking air tank in his car. I'm like, dude, just get that shit fixed, man. What are you doing?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
An air tank.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
my
your
tire.
fucking tire. Your tire
Dude, the
escapade.
car's a parody. That's the best
Fucking
thing.
get-
So what's
You better
the?
fill it up before you take
No, I
it
put
in
fix a
tomorrow.
flat in it. Like
Oh,
a, like
okay.
Don't like that shit. Doesn't even. Did it work?
It worked great. $11.99.
I love the
Solve
fix.
my
I
problems.
love the fix a flat in the fucking tire sensor.
Yeah, right.
That's
I don't have
$400.
sensors. My car's too
No, no,
old.
but I'm just saying. I've seen that.
I wouldn't even care. You know, that's what's awesome about having a 200,000 mile 18-year-old car. You just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's awesome. You could just be like, fuck it.
That's kind of like how people are as they age too. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
You got that old man stain on your shirt. You just don't
Ah,
care.
let it be.
Yeah, you're like, whatever. You know, wore the same pants for 3 weeks. You know,
Yep, doesn't
shower
matter.
once a month, whether you need it or not.
That's okay.
You know,
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
great.
Being a man is great, dude.
I love it. My car smells like a locker room. It smells like ass between like rotten bananas.
I gotta have a nice clean car.
I don't care.
That's me.
No,
This
that's
is
you.
me though.
But you paid money for that thing. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't give a shit.
It's almost paid off.
I don't care.
I think I got like under a year to go, which
Yeah.
would be fucking awesome.
Are you getting the calls yet? Like, we noticed your car is coming up.
I was told by an unnamed source down there, but my name's on the list.
Oh, it is?
Was a week later though. They're like, "You're eligible for the next year model. Save you $10."
Actually,
a month."
I saw the new Honda Accords.
Yeah.
They're ugly as fuck.
I haven't seen them yet.
They're ugly.
Yeah, looks like an electric razor.
Let me show you one.
They all look like electric razors to me. You know, they just look like shit, dude. Like I could walk up to the thing and step on the
I
bumper.
like my
No,
car.
your car's good. That's like the last good year.
Yeah.
You know?
I
But all this stuff, it's got like a Optimus Prime Bumblebee bumper conversion kit thing on it with like like all those like spoilers and levels. It looks like I don't know. It looks like the left grandstand seating of like the new Yankee Stadium. You know what I mean? It's got like all these
Terrible.
tiers and like cutouts and
dude, it does
vacuum plated plastic chrome.
Do you not see on this?
I gotta take a look
the
at this
ass
thing.
end of this thing. This looks like the back of a fucking
Dodge Stratus?
and there it goes. The car they just discontinued, the all-wheel drive.
Oldsmobile,
No, Honda.
Willie,
Honda,
Element?
not the
Cross
Element.
Tour.
No.
Cross Tour.
Yes, the cross.
Yeah.
This looks like the ass end of a cross tour, does it not?
Yep.
It's ugly, dude.
Yep.
That's the new Accord.
Oh my God.
It's
Yeah.
fucking
That's to rival the
disgusting,
Malibu.
dude.
Right.
It's ugly as fuck.
That's the
dude.
front, right? These are all the same,
Dude,
right?
what do you mean? Is that the front? You
That's
can't
the
tell
front?
the fucking front of the car.
No.
No, that's the back guy.
Well, I didn't know if these are different cars.
That's the left side, dude.
You're on some questionable website. I don't know.
Just flick the picture, dude. Right. It's
Flick your
right
picture.
Google. Flick my cock.
Oh, then they got
Red
the
Rocket.
push button shifter, so when you spill your milkshake into the console,
It'll only
It's
be
gonna be
$1,100.
That's
for the
all going to
part.
be stuck. It's right next to the cup holder, dude. I just
Dude, isn't that horrible
I just
looking?
picture practicality. Like that thing is going to be stuck.
Dan, can we get a picture up on the page of the new 2018 Accord
Can
for
we pull that up for the
if there's
people?
anybody on Facebook Live?
There's nobody on Facebook.
We haven't done this shit in a while, so
Yeah, a little.
we take a little hiatus.
You know what
every
that
now
looks
and
like?
then.
That looks like the old Zephyr
That's
from like
horrible,
the
dude.
60s.
It's
right?
horrible.
The
Oh,
Zephyr.
that's fucking terrible.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Like who in their right mind would be like, oh yeah, send that out. That looks good. You know, like no.
They probably had a bunch of rear hatches from like the Cross Tour. They ordered up. There's actually allegedly a story about. So I have a BMW background. Like when the 7 Series came out in 2002. So we're going back for you youngsters. Everybody's like, if you look at a 2002 7 Series, the trunk lid looks like it doesn't fit on the car. It's like, what the hell is that shit, right? And what it was, allegedly, what the story was. There was a designer named Chris Bengal, and he is like, "Oh, this is the direction the
From
company's."
Cincinnati?
Yeah, Chris Bengal from the Cincinnati Bengals. But he said this is like some innovative new design. This is the direction we're going in. But then like another story came out that said it was actually supposed to be the trunk lid for like the Olds Aurora, and that they axed that fucking line. And so BMW picked up these trunk lids for like $7 a piece, right?
On the cheap.
Threw them on the car, and that's why they don't look like they fit. And sometimes, I mean, you know, truth is stranger than fiction. I would probably believe that story. And
Yeah.
so maybe it's something like that, where like they had these, like they were going to design a Cross Tour. How dare you? I'm going to have to clean this room after the podcast.
I feel like I need a shower.
Right?
Terrible.
Jesus.
I need to be like Jim Carrey in
Said the
Pet
K word.
Detective and just set myself on fire in a shower. My clothes on fire after, you know?
You know, but maybe it's the shit, and like they've never had a hatchback. They're like, oh, it's like the old Honda 300 from the 70s. You know, it's like the shit. I don't know. I'm just trying to think.
Or like
hypothetically.
the Chinaman. Oh, how many kitten get in here for food?
Yeah, it's hatch.
Hatch.
It looks slick. You know. You know what?
My God, no good.
My God, no good.
So I don't know if you followed this, but you know what? You know what the Trumpster did this week, among many things that were on the news, is he released the
He's opening the
JFK.
fucking,
No, he released them. Right? Did you read any of these things?
He's going to.
No, he did. It came
It
out.
happened Thursday.
Oh, cool.
So I quickly read through them. This is totally not automotive related, but maybe
Oh,
you
it's
can
cool,
find
though.
some
It's history.
parity. It's,
Yeah.
it's kind of
Technically,
cool.
it's automotive related.
So they found there were a lot of documents for like bounties on like Fidel Castro,
Sure.
like on his head and stuff, and they were going to offer someone $100,000 to take him out.
CIA.
Yeah, and then they were saying that was actually too much money. You know, and this is in the 60s, so that's probably like, you know, $19.6 trillion in today's money, right? 100 grand back then.
Sure.
And then, so, you know, they get to like the point, they actually talked about that like Kennedy got like a stripper named Kitty.
Marilyn Monroe.
Named Kitty or something, or, you know, there's like all this stuff about that. And then they finally got to the one where they were asking, was Lee Harvey Oswald a CIA agent, or, and it cut off.
Oh,
And it cut. That's missing. There's like 35 more
sure.
secret papers. And I'm like, of course there is. You know, the definitive proof or non-proof
It's still non-proof.
that he acted alone.
Yeah. Not
It's
alone.
omitted from public record.
Yeah.
The
What,
point,
that Harvey Oswald
In
was
congressional
alone? He was
testimony.
alone.
Not alone.
they don't know. They asked them, they were in congressional testimony. They said, was Lee Harvey Oswald a CIA agent, and did it, or was it it just cut? And like So either fuels conspiracy theory, or it just continues to the most significant information. Was he a lone gunman? Was he not? No one will ever know.
Not lone gunman.
After they came out and said, yeah, we killed the president. It's cool.
It was fucking Magneto.
Yeah,
Don't you know
it's
this?
Magneto. It was a time traveler, dude.
Yeah,
Went back.
He's fucking manipulating the bullets. Did you see that?
Did I see what?
Whatever that was?
Did I see what?
The X-Men thing?
No, I don't watch that show. I don't watch anything, dude.
The movie.
What did I watch the other night? I did watch a movie. Oh, I watched The Accountant with Ben Affleck.
How was that?
That's a good movie.
Yeah, it was
Was it
interesting.
good?
Yeah,
It's really good. I have it.
yeah.
Cool.
I didn't like the ending though.
I gotta watch Stranger Things 2
Spoiler
tonight.
alert.
I can't wait.
I didn't like the ending.
No?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know what the big jive is about Stranger Things. I've watched the first series. I mean, it was good, but it's not as like hyped up as people make it out to
I
be.
don't even know what it's about, dude.
It's about the Demogorgon.
What?
Yeah.
Wasn't that Cthulhu?
What
are you talking about?
It's about demons.
Is it like X-Files?
Yeah.
It is?
Yes.
Really?
But it's set in the 80s.
Well, then it's like the
With all
X-Files.
sorts of 80s shit.
Wasn't the X-Files in the 80s?
Yeah, it's
It's like the X-Files, but in the
And
80s.
it's in the
I mean,
minds of kids.
everybody's going ape shit over number 2. I could give a fuck less about it. You
I
know?
want to see what
I'd rather
11
fucking
what 11 does.
jerk off with sandpaper.
I want to watch.
Okay.
I want to watch Lost Boys.
Sure.
Yeah, with the sax solo. Right.
Yeah, that's yes,
Yeah.
that's
They can watch
that's
The Outsiders.
scary
too.
movies.
I still believe. I still believe. The sax solo. It's got a young
What's the
Keith.
first scary movie you gentlemen saw? It's Halloween. It's Halloween weekend.
Maximum
too.
Overdrive.
Maximum. That was the first scary movie. you
Yeah, I
saw?
went to the theater. My mom took me. She thought it was like a truck movie. So I was like a boy, a little boy. She's like, oh, it's like about trucks. It's like demonic takeover of equipment.
Sure.
Yeah.
Phantasm.
Yeah.
The tall man. He fucking freaked me out.
Mine was Halloween.
Sure.
Scared the fuck out of me. This movie.
I had an older brother, so he was just like, you're going to watch this and you're going to like it. I'm like 9 watching Alien and shit.
Yeah, right.
Right? But
That's why I'm fucked up to this day.
Yeah, it made you. It's good for you though.
I watched
think.
all the Nightmare on Elm Street when I was like 10.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Those two.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 I was watching the movie Platoon at like 11.
I watched Predator.
Yeah.
Predator was good.
Predator's great.
Yeah.
Yep. How about the original John Carpenter's The Thing, not the remake? That one slipped through the radar of most people. That's a good movie.
What, the thing?
Yeah.
The original one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's solid.
Well, even the remake was pretty good too.
I didn't see it. I don't dare because the original holds up.
Carrie.
It holds
Remember
up.
Carrie?
Yeah.
Yeah. I never really liked it though. It's kind
The
of
remake was
the
pretty
new one
good.
was-
The remake was good.
even Cujo. It's kind of like okay,
Yeah.
it's a dog.
It. Did
I'd
you guys
fucking
see?
punch-
Did you,
I'd
did,
kick
Pet
that thing.
Sematary.
I would kick fucking Cujo in the face so
Yeah.
hard, dude, with my boot. It wouldn't even. It would have a broken jaw. It'd be useless. Yeah. I wouldn't be afraid of that thing.
Fucking run it over.
I'd put that thing in a fucking reverse heel hook and fucking break its fucking paw off.
I'd fucking give him the figure 4 like Greg the Hammer.
Poke it right in the eye.
The Hammer
Put the
Valentine.
fucking dog in a figure 4 leg lock.
Dude, if a dog ever comes up to me like, I'm just putting my thumb into its eye socket until it stops doing
Like
whatever.
a shark.
Yeah, whatever it thinks it wants to do. It's over.
I think
It's over.
The Red
I'm not gonna
Rocket.
tolerate that shit.
You've been to my my family's house. Have you met that dog,
No,
dude?
no.
At
I remember you were telling me about Twinkles, Tinkles there, the dog that used to live.
Jingles.
Jingle.
Tinkles.
I don't know its fucking name,
I
but
don't
the thing is like,
It's like a tribble.
it looks like the alien you know the movie Aliens, Dan?
Sure.
The dog legit looks like the alien that popped out of the stomach. And it's like a little chihuahua. And the thing is not nice. It's not nice. It's like, it was lunging at me, and I'm like, I'm going to kick this fucking thing if you don't get it out of here. I actually had to, be like...
Get out.
Yeah.
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 Like-
and it came at you again.
Oh, yeah, it was
That
like...
thing's fronting.
Yeah.
I was like, you motherfucker, I don't care. I'm not getting bit by no goddamn
In case
dog.
you
dude.
haven't realized,
Chihuahua.
I'm like 14 times larger than you.
Yeah.
I will end you. It's over.
Dude. Anyhow.
How dare you guys promote violence against animals on your podcast?
Whatever. Eat me, Peter.
Hey, if
Yeah.
a dog acts like a bitch, it's getting clipped, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not tolerating that.
No.
You know?
Nobody should.
You know, Stephen King allegedly was so fucked up on coke when he wrote Cujo, he doesn't remember writing it. I believe
How
that.
do you not fucking remember writing a book? And he's gonna sit there and judge the fucking
How
president,
awesome
dude?
that must be,
Yeah.
though. That's his job. He didn't even remember doing his job, and he got dillions of dollars for that.
Yeah, it's not even that fucking scary.
That's because he was high.
None of his shit is really that scary, dude.
No, it's just like
He was just the first.
psychological.
No, he was the
weird.
first. That's all you gotta be is the first.
Like The Shining.
Yeah, but Koontz was good too.
The Shining was good.
yeah.
I like Dean Koontz books. They're good.
How about
Koontz?
The Shining? The
Yeah.
Coots?
Koontz.
Kooks?
Dean Koontz.
Kooks?
Not the Kooks.
Oh, speaking of which, allegedly in the released documents, Lyndon Johnson was a member of the KKK.
Oh, shocker.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly,
Nobody
right.
knows. Nobody knows. It wasn't verified or
Did you
denied.
just say the Kooks?
No, I said Koontz.
The Kinks?
Coots?
Not the Kinks.
Coots? Coombs?
No.
Dean
Cooper?
Koontz?
Not
Coops?
Coot. No.
Coop?
Coop? Cooper.
Say it one more time.
Huh?
What'd you say?
Koontz.
How do you spell that?
Koontz.
Yes.
K-U-N-T-Z?
K-O-O-N-T-Z.
Oh, is that that book writer?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. Oh, I couldn't understand him.
Cones? David Cone?
David Cohen?
David Coots? David Kooks?
Hey, you know what else is going on right now? Is the World Series.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Don't give a fuck.
Don't care. Right?
Don't care.
It's the fire and the floods.
Average demographic for the World Series is 74 years old.
You know, I want to get to be the point where I'm old enough to watch 60 Minutes. That's a
Sure.
goal.
Well, sometimes they have some
With
good,
Andy
good,
Rooney?
good show on that, you know?
People are like, did you watch 60 Minutes? I'm like, no, I'm not 60.
Why don't we make a
Come on.
show 59 minutes? We'll get you out a minute early.
Gonna cut out early.
Speaking of cutting out early,
Yeah.
this is Steve.
And this is the Joel.
Yep, and I'm programming in. See you all later.
See, you've improved, Dan.
Happy Halloween,
Yeah,
everybody.
happy
I can
Halloween.
finish the ending, but not the fucking beginning.
Yeah.
Sure.
What's the scariest?
Halloween, everyone.
Real quick, what's the scariest car situation you've had?
Like,
I don't know in life. What scared you with a car?
I'll
be
go.
Uh,
I was driving south and on the highway. It was icy, but not icy, so I must have hit black ice. And I turned around and I was facing the car who was right behind me.
That's cool.
That was pretty kind of freaky.
Yeah,
so
right.
I spun around
when
and then shot across and hit
when
the
I had
guardrail.
my Cobra Mustang back in the day, and I was probably doing about 90 in third, and then I went to fourth, and then jammed it back in the third, and then went in the fourth, and I was probably doing a $135,
Sure.
and the whole ass end started to. I thought I was gonna die. I scared the living fuck out of my
We
brother.
were coming up from South Shore in Boston, right on 93, like that side of town, like right where the city is. Like we're humming, dude. We're doing like 75, 80. Like traffic's heavy, and all of a sudden, like we get up around like a blind hill, and there's a car stopped in the
Oh.
left lane.
You can't
We
see
like literally just hard fucking right. Didn't even check if there was another car there, and just barely missed it. Like we would have smashed either into the ass of this car
it. Sure, went over
or
the
somebody
top
to
of
our right. We were
Oh,
in the
yeah.
left lane, but like luckily it was just enough gap for us to get in. But it was literally like that close. Like
Make a decision.
it was
Yeah.
like, you ever see that dude with that Subaru that like does that like drifting park thing that
Yeah.
he does? Like that was what it was like. We didn't have it. We didn't have an inch to.
That's
fucking-
crazy.
Yeah, we just like hard right. And it's
That's-
like perfect merge. Like could have aided on either side.
Yeah, it could have went south or sideways
Yeah,
real fast.
Could have done 75 right into the ass of a totally stopped car in the left lane. I'm sure somebody hit that thing because we were cruising. We were all packed together. Yep, that was a close one.
You went right over him.
That was like Final Destination shit. Yeah, right. Yeah, really was.
So where's the bus coming from now?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Well, everybody,
Steelers.
everybody have a fucking safe Halloween.
Oh yeah.
I'd be giving out candy corn
I'll be walking.
and Peeps.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, that's Easter. You should give out Peeps for Halloween. There's a move for you. I saved these. Why
Make
is-
some like candy with vodka or something in it. Here you go.
Oh, people should give out those chips. Those fucking hot chips.
Oh, those ones.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Those-
Some kid.
Oh, sweet, I got a chip. Ah!
All right.
I don't
Bye-bye.
know.
Everybody have a safe Halloween weekend. Get crazy. Get
drunk.
nude. Have some drinks. Have some tricks. Do some treats.
Carve a gourd.
Have a good one.